So what a sight this is. Another edition of this crowd competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. Tony Adams. Now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
He just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome of solidity, thanks to his winning mentality and ability to organise a back four. You don't argue with Tony Adams. You do what you're told.
And now they can clear their lines. Can he get on the end of this? As Costin gets his head on it! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Palmer. Bruno Fernandes. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Cleared without complication. Now it's Son Heung-min. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now Szoboszlai. Referee's given a throw. And here's Szoboszlai. Now the ball, he's got Tool. Hits it again, but still no joy.
Yeah, nothing overly wrong with the way the ball's been played in. They just need to make it count.
He's a sharp little ball here.
Oh, really
he's found
well
a way
played.
through. Chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Adams gets it clear. And here's Son Heung-min driving forward. So it is still 0-0.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And it's hoisted clear. And that's been won straight back. And here's Haaland.
Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Szoboszlai promptly onto that, and that is that. Haaland. Now it's Palmer. Now it's Park Ji-sung. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And we hit half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here. So the first half brought no goals. Torres! And he has kept it out somehow.
Fernando Torres actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. That's really well manoeuvred. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Takes the shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. He's played it long. Now he's off and running. Can he latch on to this? And he's managed to get free, in towards the back stick. Pickford claims it, safe hands.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Well, there's the clearance. Still absolutely nothing to... Oh, terrible pass! That's going to go a long way. Threads one in. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Always onto this. And it's Palmer. He's got away. Good tries a shot! Oh, now can they counter?
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Tries to pass it through. He's picked his way through. Saliba with the clearance. Oh, it's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. He has found the way through. Can he finish? Oh!
can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and are rightly pumped and ready to go again.
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Liverpool are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
On the field, number 24.
Out again for a throw-in.
Coming on the field is number 13, Erdegaard. Substitution in progress.
Time and again they are repelled.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He could be in here. Oh, that's a chance for a shot! He has done it! And this is getting better and better.
83 minutes.
The movement so precise,
21.
the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. There's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter.
He gets big! Harmlessly behind.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Gakpo. Fired deep towards the back post. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. 5 minutes to add. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very... So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, that will be your... Wow, this truly is impressive. The future Camp Nou, it has been christened. A show of power, prominence, prestige for Barcelona. And as you can see, we've already started here. And he's intervened well there.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And this is Raul. It's Raul! The crowd reaction tells you just how close that was.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Neymar! Goal! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And it's Neymar. Great vision.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Neymar, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And that's a good ball. Petit did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time.
Chance for a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. And he's quick to get it clear again. And it's Serginho. Now, can they get him away?
Neymar really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Can he finish? Yes! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Number 19, Raul!
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And he's heaved it away, and that's been won straight back. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. He's shifting through the gears here. Kante gets good distance on it. Cannavaro with the clearance.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Nicely weighted ball. Lampard. It's Lampard! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
This possibly the last play of the half. He rises! And again! And that's it for the first half, a breathless ending. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one.
And a quick
It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Neymar.
That gets things going for the second half.
Number 25.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
And this is Wilshere, who saw the danger and he went crashing in. Roberto Carlos, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Lampard, he's got plenty of space out wide here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Tries to play it through. Beckenbauer, still they trail and time is ticking away. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer
The
ball.
attendance for this match was 96,628.
Threads one in, and here's Raul. Cristiano Ronaldo. And they've got rid.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Nice sequence of passes, this. It's really nice. Decent chance! And that has fair fizzed. Madrid have their second corner now.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Hazard. Number 10, Serginho. Number 19, Wilshere. Coming on the field.
That has earned a reprieve
22,
for the time being.
Rivaldo.
And now
14,
a sudden chance to counter.
Number 27,
Here's
Aya.
Beckenbauer. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And he's there to get it away. Kante cuts it out. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's found a way past. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And he's there to retrieve it.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking to play him in. And he shoots! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
And that will be it. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal...
And the finish! Goal! Santos! And Santos take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Kylian Mbappe.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well, that's a good chance, surely! And yes, it's there! Again! strikes, and they are soaring!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Santos are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
That's an imaginative pass. Messi is wide and looking to get onto this. Oh, right place, right time. And we have our very first corner. Hakimi gets it away. It's run loose, who's going to get there? And now a sudden chance to counter. Nice bit of trickery. Taken back almost at once. Now the ball's gone astray. And this is Messi.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Santos clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Mbappe. He could be in here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. That's going to go a long way. Messi was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Forlan. Santos do have a chance to counter here. Roberto Carlos goes long. And the first half is done. So your views on the first half?
The boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those two goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game. And it's easier said than done, as we know.
Here we go again then.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
That is a beauty! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they are cruising away.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
A case now of complete control. Mbappe. Now it's Forlan. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Raul. He's found some... And the shot!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Time and again they are repelled. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Now then, the ball's come loose. That's the throw. And here's Mbappe. Olise. And the pass is intercepted. Beckenbauer.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Kante cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Lampard. Nicely weighted ball. Quality ball. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now it's Mbappe. Olise. Now, can they get him away? Oh, well played.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Mbappe. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here. Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Mbappe was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
And he's in on goal. There's the shot! And it's there! Comfort! Yet more comfort! Easing away.
After 89 minutes.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine. Kante has given away a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. Conte. It's run loose here. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Opts for safety. It's Bebeto. He's tried one! The whistle has gone and it is all over. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and... Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. He's beaten the last man. Roberto Carlos. Oh, super find. He's found the way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Raul. Driving through the middle. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on... That's rather hopeful. Oh, within an inch or two.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Hakimi. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Spread it left. Bellingham has it in a wide position. Beckenbauer getting this one clear. Tries to dink it through. Cleared without complication. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Tries to play it through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Conte. And he chance! Goal! Brazil! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
That is a great pick out. Conte. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Threads one in, and this is Messi. Shot could be on. Now it's Lampard. 5 minutes till the break. Now it's Hazard. Ambitious ball here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That's a delicate pass. Cristiano Ronaldo. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I could see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Roberto Carlos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Nice control. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Over to the left. He's shifting through. It's Neymar! They would have been quick to recover this. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
It's a pretty loose pass. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, this looks promising. Got to make this count. Mbappe. He's had it taken off him. Looking for options for movement.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And he's managed to get rid. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And here's Raul. He's being urged to shoot. Pinged towards the front line. He won't be happy with that one. Good running, strong and purposeful. Well, that is one way to stop him. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing.
Brazil can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Oh, there's a probing ball. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And that is that. Defeated, dejected, deflated. The
Just
ultimate disappointment.
It is now time for our special lottery.
Your
Please grab the
reflections
tickets
then,
you were
Jim.
given when you were
Well,
walking
what
through
can I
the gate.
say?
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. Well, it seems fair to say, Jim, that Diego Forlan is the outstanding player in this lineup.
Yeah, and I think it's incredible how his career has turned out after a difficult start. He's made himself into a great all-round player with vision and creativity in addition to his finishing now.
And a reputation for being lethal, clinical, vital in front of goal is by now very, very richly deserved.
Really effective. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Forlan showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Forlan is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Neymar. It's gone for a throw-in. And the pass is intercepted. Great vision. Cruyff. And this is Messi. Cannavaro tries to clear. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And here's Messi. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Neither side yet able to find the net. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Roberto Carlos promptly onto that, and that is that. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Now it's Neymar. Cruyff. And it's skewed away. And he's there to get it away. They get a throw in. Can he get on the end of this? He's through here. He has found the way through. Chance for a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, it's there! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
After 36 minutes is number 10. Lionel Messi!
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now. Take this momentum and force the issue even more.
Beckenbauer gets good distance on it. Oblak clears, stood up well to him there. And he cuts out the supply. He's found a way through.
Added time.
Rui Costa gets a good foot in there. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Little doubt, that is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. And it's Rijkaard. Well, that is one way to stop him. Referee has just said play on. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, that's a key interception. Yamal threads one in. He's in plenty of space here. Still just the single goal between the sides. Tries to get it clear.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well, that pass isn't the best. Out to the right. Oh, no joy this time. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And here's Ronaldinho. And he's managed to get rid. Rijkaard. 75 minutes played. Lampard. He's beaten the lock. He's having a shot! Oh, and that should have been two.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think it's time for fresh legs. Looks like a popular decision as they're going all out for this now.
And here's Neymar. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Out for a throw. Albert Ferrer plays it forward. Nicely weighted ball. Roberto Carlos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's Cruyff.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
There will be 1 minute added time.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now that's well seen too. And that will be it. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. Your final thoughts, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Please be made aware that smoking is only permitted in designated areas within these grounds.
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Jordan Pickford. He's a great all-round goalkeeper, Peter. Great at shot stopping and dominant in his box. He also gets counter-attacks going with his accurate long passes. The opposition should be a little wary of committing too many men forward to attack, because if it does break down, this guy can get them in trouble pretty quickly.
He would be the obvious. He's having a shot! Here comes the corner. And we have our very first corner. He's got two. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Just off target. It's their second corner of the game. take the lead. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
So, a breakthrough already. Great vision. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh no, what has happened here? Looking for the run.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Big chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
So, third corner of the game. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Alexander-Arnold. And he's there to get it away. Ruben Dias gets rid without sophistication. Looking for options for movement. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? He's shifting through the gears here. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Manchester United could not have chosen a worse moment. Pickford looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. Oh, brilliant stop from Pickford. He can't put it away.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
So their fourth corner of the game. And he's managed to get rid. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, perfectly measured that.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Arsenal have got it back and they'll have another go. Rice does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Rice. Now then, the ball's come loose. He's in shapes to shoot! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Ruben Dias is there to clear. That's a cute ball. Lampard, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. There's the whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Substitution in progress.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
He's having a good look here. And this is the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Foden! Oh, lots on that one, but he couldn't find the target. He's only too happy to take that back. Manchester United do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
And here's Lampard. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And he's quick to get it clear again. Nice looking ball, and he was quick to react. Foden. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now it's Haaland.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
He's through, it's one-on-one! Can he finish? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Lampard is offering a right smile there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Odegaard with the clearance. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot... Shoots! It's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Wilshere defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 19, Trossard. Coming on the field is number 21,
Now it's Foden.
Gabriel Martinelli.
Alexander-Arnold.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Oh, good take in a good area. That's going to go a long way. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Fernando Torres. He's had a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Picked out brilliantly. Look at the space here. Cleared away. Rice producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. There's the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were critical when the opportunity presented itself.
Number 11,
A case now of complete control.
Number 10,
Ruben Dias can get it clear.
Number 29, Kai Havertz.
And Dijk promptly onto that, and that is
there
that.
will be 5 minutes added
Oh,
time.
some tackle that. And the referee brings it to a close. Manchester United cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unpleasant. Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And as you can see, we've already... And that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Cherki. Good chance here! And he has kicked it out somehow!
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
And we have our very first corner. Cleared without hesitation. Foden going face-to-face with his great rival. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Fernando Torres. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, the ball's come loose here. No way through, so back it comes. Has a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And that's gone loose. Nicely weighted ball. He's only too happy to take that back.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Lampard! They've got to be quick to recover this. Gehi gets it clear. And here's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Liverpool have their second corner now. That's really well cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Okazaki. Looking for the run. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
That's going to go a long way. Back into the middle. And he's there to get it away. Oh, there's a probing ball. Can he get it through? And they've got rid.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Opts for safety. Bruno Fernandes. That pass has been well intercepted.
Added time.
Now, can they get him away? Pass somewhat off target. And it's half-time here. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Yeah, no goals so far, but it's certainly not through lack of effort. They've had quite a few opportunities so far, but their shooting, not good enough.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Ambitious ball here. Nicked it back promptly. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Rosicki showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And this is Torres.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, there's the clearance. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Haaland. Well, we expected better, and so did he. He's in a great position here. He's shifting through the gears here. Now, who's going to be first to this? He can get that clear. Torres.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Substitution.
And this is Mohamed Salah. Opts to play it back. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Takes a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So, third corner of the game. Cleared away. And it's Rosicki. Applies the finish! And that's caused a worry or two.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Excellent challenge there. Oh, they could be caught out here. And he's gone looking for safety. Could move up a gear here. And he was quick to react. Now he's got space here. Tries to get it clear.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Okazaki. That's a lovely, neat pass. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Saliba getting this one clear. Knocks it into space. Might be... It's Okazaki! Oh, yes! It's there! Save the best for last! The movement's so precise, the finish is sumptuous.
Arsenal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert the basic situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort. Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here. Well, versatility and work rate have always been the strengths of Darren Fletcher, but he's done all of that in the face down the years of some doubters, Jim.
Yeah, he was criticised when playing in more offensive roles for giving the ball away a little too often and poor positional sense, Peter, but it became pretty apparent he was better suited to a deeper role, a holding midfielder, a box-to-box player.
Yes, and he gets a lot of praise from the people who matter. That's to say his teammates. He is through here! Salah. And he's managed to get rid. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And it's Rosicki. Odegaard, played into space. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Tiabi. And it's Rosicki. That is good alertness. De Bruyne. That's a nicely weighted pass. And he's heaved it away. Rosicki. Now it's Torres. Liverpool yet to have an attempt on goal. Looking for the run. Oh, that looks a cracking ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Suarez. Lampard. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. It's Luis Suarez! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
And we have our very first corner. And he's taking no chances there. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And now they can spring out of defence.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Adams showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That's a little off target. Mohamed Salah. Plenty to aim at here. Can he finish? And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And Dyke spots it and intercepts.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Alexander-Arnold kept his eye on it, and he's there. And the first half is done. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And we're off again. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Diaby. And the pass is intercepted. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Torres. Oh, cracking ball. Mohamed Salah! Yes! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
You